239, uncensored everything Southwest Florida and beyond. And we have a great show today. It's getting closer to Halloween. We're having fun. I'm going to crank it up just a little bit.
Make sure it makes me nuts.
Would you like to talk to Shannon? I'm going to turn it as loud as I can, Shannon.
That's great.
Yeah. We have the lovely Shannon Livingston. Do you like that when I say that? Lovely Shannon Livingston? I like that name, though. I told you that when I first met you.
Lovely and Livingston goes well, too.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I know. It was like Tina Turner when I divorced Mr. Livingston.
Did you get an ass beating like Tina?
I should have beaten his ass. Not paying the bills. But it's all I took was the name.
Yeah, and I didn't get the memo. Diana, are you over there? Like Diana's got her
Diana
lovely shirt.
See your shirt.
Oh, there you go, Diana. Look, she got her 239 uncensored t-shirt. Oh no, it's a polo shirt.
It's real, but it's not dorky like a polo. It's like
it feels nice.
Yeah, it has a little collar. I don't know who picked them out.
Yeah,
other than the fact they're from a West African country where slave labor of children was used to make this shirt.
Well, we don't know if they actually worked in the place where we bought these shirts.
It's a pretty good.
But they could probably use a needle and go like.
And those little hands. So like all the embroidery.
You know how fast you gotta do that stuff.
Right. If you want rice.
Yeah. And I gotta advertise something else. This is a burner for SOB podcast. So Shannon gives these little burner lighters out. And nobody uses a lighter anymore for.
I do every day.
Well, I know you do. That's what I'm. Let me get to that point. There's only a couple things that they use it for, and this is called probable cause in a vehicle at this point. Yes,
a lighter?
Absolutely.
Because nobody smokes cigarettes.
Right, exactly. Probable cause. Just all my LEO friends out there. Probable cause.
Well, I did the black and white tiger stripe.
Oh, wait, let me put it
in honor of episode 4. Don't touch it because it'll be all hot. And then it has that the logo that you did, but they're super expensive. And so somebody has to prove to me that they're actually listening to the SOB podcast before I give them a lighter.
Wow. That's cool. That's cool.
They have to be lighter worthy.
Yeah. No, that's actually a really cool idea. We do have, I forgot to bring our stadium cups.
You can light a candle with that. Well, next time, let's save a little something.
A little something,
lighter is enough for this show. Not too much.
And I'll be happy if you prove to me that you'll drink a beer in it. And actually, if you show me a beer in it or a drink, mixed drink, we'll give you 5 or 6 of them. Stadium cups, 239 uncensored.
Really?
We'll drop them off.
Yeah. You have like a whole set. So if I post a picture of me drinking something out of this stadium cup, how do I get the stadium cup in the first place?
Well, we got to work on that. That's called the distribution.
This is a flawed system already. Yeah, your distribution network is already not working.
No, how you get the cup is you come in the studio. We'll happy to give you a cup.
So we're just going to let random yahoos come in here?
Why not? Let's do it.
I'm trying to avoid yahoos.
Let's do it.
Now you're like, come get free stuff.
We got so many people that watch the show. It's so funny. This weekend, I was out 3 or 4 places, and everybody's like, I saw you on the 239 uncensored.
Oh, really?
That's kind of cool.
They just look at me and they're like, you're the lady that steals salt and pepper shakers. Get out of here.
We're getting rid of hey, Victoria, how you doing? It's all good.
There's one of your fans.
I know. Fans are good. Look, Dave Kistner. What's up, Dave? Big Dave.
One of your fans.
Dave is both Victoria and Dave are very important, but Dave is one of my guys that we work together over in Germany, and he lives here in Naples, and we've been real good friends forever. So it's really cool to have people jump in there.
You have a worldwide friendship.
I know. Germany. We were in Germany together. We just went to Georgia this summer to a reunion for the Air Force. Ammo.
Georgia, the state.
Helen, Georgia.
Helen,
Georgia. No, the country.
I was like, why were you there?
Looking for somebody to do shirts for.
One of my exes had a place in Helen, Georgia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one that died recently. I didn't kill him. But you knew him. He had a little pizza place right there on the river, like where there's 4 restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
One of those was his.
Okay.
And then he gave it to his family to run, and that didn't last for long.
Yeah, I know about that situation, I should say.
Letting family run your business.
Well, I don't know what that
My dead boyfriend.
Yeah, well.
There are a few of them. I like the old ones.
If you were to put a number on boyfriends, you've had like serious boyfriends.
Serious? Like I was serious about them, or they were serious about me?
Kind of vice versa. What's the number?
Like I lived with them.
Please put on comments real quick, and if you can guess the number of boyfriends Shannon has had.
Not like the number of men that I've slept with, but the number of boyfriends.
Boyfriends.
Because now,
Shannon.
As soon as I sleep with them, I say, you're my boyfriend, because I'm too old to just sleep around.
Yeah, you
so
get me
it's like
blushing
an understood thing.
Yeah. So
but I don't date or have sex anymore.
If you want to comment either now, live, or later, you can. But just put the number up there and see what happens.
I have like a 3 to 5 year relationship run. For some reason, I only like unavailable men. So that means emotionally unavailable, legally married, whatever it is, totally unavailable. That's what I like. I like to get the unavailable, and then I'm kind of bored with them, but then I'm stuck. So
holy shit, Dave. How many?
26 boyfriends.
26 boyfriends.
Oh my god.
That's in 2021, or is that?
I'm thinking maybe like my whole life, maybe 10.
Maybe. Oh, okay. What do we got? 5. Oh, wow.
See, there you go. Yeah, I think 5 serious ones, and maybe 5 like just dating. I feel like Victoria knows me.
Yeah, for serious. This 5 serious ones.
Yeah, because we were talking about daddy issues with Victoria.
Oh yeah, that's
time.
Right.
So I feel like we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah. No, but it's kind of interesting. How many
boyfriends have you had?
Boyfriends 0. A lot of friends, but I got married young, so I had my daughter, married. I'm married 3 times.
Girlfriends on the side?
No girlfriends when I was married.
Because you're not Italian.
Not Italian, I'm French, but I don't tell anybody. I get a lot of vowels in my name.
Fight, so that doesn't make any sense.
I do know how to fight. Yeah, I do know how to fight. It's pretty.
You put me in a chokehold.
I did.
It didn't feel French at all.
I choked her out. Every time I didn't do a good job. But no. Yeah, so she's still talking. But so what did you do this weekend? Let me know. And we'll go around the room, see what we all did.
We'll share what everybody did. I redid my son's room, and I can share all of that because he doesn't watch my media. He is not supportive at all. So I redid his room. He's a grown man, but he doesn't want to decorate, and it kind of smelled like a foot in there. So I had to clean it up and finish decorating it. We've been in this place for 2 years. So he needed like curtains and a rug, like things that make you look like you live there.
Oh, so did he come back? Was it like?
No, he'll be home tonight.
Ooh.
And it's stuff that he likes. Like we talked about what he wanted. So I didn't just go in there and put my
super motherly.
Right. Like I didn't do that. I knew what he wanted, and I just, measured stuff and ordered it and paid for it and then put it in there. And I painted all of his furniture. And so it's a hammered metal furniture, and then like with brass fixtures. It's very cool.
Did you end up putting it all this weekend? You got all that done?
Oh yeah. And I cleaned my house. I bathed the dog.
Wow.
Cut his nails. This is why I don't date.
You had absolutely no time for you had no extracurricular activities this weekend.
No, I never do. But that's what I like to do. And I work. I work
you are a hard worker.
Day. Yeah. So I always sit at my desk and do something.
Old Republic
Home Protection.
Yeah.
Also writing that treatment, which hopefully I'll sell that and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, there you go. Out of Dodge. Yeah. So this weekend.
What did you do?
Maybe you're going to ask me.
I wasn't, but you're giving me the eyes like, and now it's your turn.
No, mine was real quick. We went up to the Buddha Lounge up in Fort Myers. That's a fun place.
Do they have food there, or is it just a bar?
It's pretty much just a bar. We ate on the way up. Great place.
But they have good bands. That's what they're known for?
Yeah, they have good bands, like Fort Myers bands, like kind of the main players in Fort Myers.
He painted that big Buddha that's outside.
He did.
Painted it a color that everybody hated, right? I remember seeing that on the news.
Well, it used to be gold, and now it's like red and black, I think. So I saw it. I saw it when it was dark, but it was kind of fun. Yeah.
I liked it gold.
And then gold was kind of cool. Kind of gave it a little bit of mystique to it.
But it's his Buddha.
Yeah, his Buddha. You can rub its belly, do all kinds of things.
Rub whatever you want.
But it was fun. The bands did 2 bands. They were really good. One of them was a good one. The name was Model Citizen. SIN was the spelling.
That's like from the 90s.
Yeah.
They spell it like with a Y and a Z.
Yeah. And the guy was pretty cool, the lead singer. Kind of strange dude, but he was like jumping around. He had more energy than,
Are there any lead singers that aren't strange? Any musicians really that aren't a little out there?
A little bit different. Yeah, a little different.
That's what makes their talent so good. Their brain works differently.
It was fun. And Saturday kind of hung out, did a little Netflix. I don't ever do that.
What did you watch?
Actually, I've been watching Ted Lasso, one of my favorites.
That's on Apple. I'm going to figure that out because you told me before it's really good.
Yeah, it's really cool. And there's a real strong female in there. So I think you could, kind of side with that.
Take some lessons.
Yeah.
I'm going to take notes.
Yeah. Rebecca, she owns the team. So I won't spoiler alert you, but what she does is she sees this football coach, American football coach, that coaches like a Division II team. If anybody's seen Ted Lasso,
in
please
Kansas,
mention it.
right?
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere, right? Or Kansas, small school.
Mm-hmm.
He has the ability to get this team motivated through other alternative methods. He's not a great coach. He's a nice guy, friendly. Viral video went crazy. She wanted to piss off her husband, who owns a football club. They call them in England, football club. And she wanted to piss him off, and because they're getting divorced, and she ended up with the team. So she wanted the team to suck. So she gets this guy that knows absolutely nothing about soccer or football, European football, right? So he brings him over, and of course, nobody in the country, they're calling him a wanker, which is basically a beat-off artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're calling him a wanker. He gets booed. But within a year, he turns the whole program around, and they're starting to win. And it's a really cool. And it's got a really good meaning to it.
Did you see him on SNL?
Yes.
He was really good.
Yeah, he's really good.
But you know who else was good? Kim Kardashian. I tried not to like her, but her monologue last week was really incredible. It was very funny.
And I tape it, so I'm going to go back and watch it now. You told me.
Do you think we're ever going to stop saying tape, or do you think we're ever going to stop saying like roll the window down in the car?
Roll.
Right? I mean, like kids have been like, why do you say that? I say tape instead of record.
Yeah. But I recorded. Yeah, I taped it. I guess. Yeah, I recorded it.
I say tape even if I'm like videoing something with my phone. I'll say, oh, let me tape this.
I always say fax. Let me fax you over, just as a funny thing. Let me fax you over a picture. Yeah, let me fax you over a picture. But no, that was a good day. And then yesterday,
very active with all this energy. So like over the weekend, I always need time to just chill out and kind of, like I get my housework done, but I move at a slower pace. And you're like out socializing and hearing bands and going swimming and making TikToks.
Oh, I am famous on TikTok.
You are. Yes. You're a big deal on TikTok.
So if you go into 239 Uncensored, you'll see my little venture on TikTok today. I put it up this morning.
You walked on water like Jesus.
I did. I walked on water. My aunt will be so proud of me. I walked on water, and I saved my beer when I fell in the water. So
when you fell?
Yes.
I didn't see that.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was good. So right now, I think we're up to like, I think it's close to like 4,000 views.
I still think part of that is wow, that's a lot.
It's called algorithm.
Thank you. I'll try to spell that later. I still think it's because of the lovely lady that's standing behind you.
Oh yeah.
I think those are getting the views.
Yeah, no, those two.
Those are getting the views. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to surround yourself with,
You don't have ugly friends.
No, I don't.
That's good.
I don't. So yeah, something's got to bring me up.
And Diana, what did you do?
Basically through the weekend.
Yes, over the weekend. You don't have to tell us everything if it was illegal, because we know Tim still has cop friends, so we can't tell
a
him
lot
everything.
of cop friends.
Sometimes we have to keep it to ourselves.
Well, I kind of made homemade Alfredo fettuccine pasta.
Oh, you like to cook?
Yeah, and like try new recipes and stuff.
So when are we going to come over to the housewarming and some Alfredo sauce?
I gotta find some chairs first.
I'll bring my own. I have folding chairs. I'll bring the table too. You could just bring it out to the car. I'll just come pick it up. I really just want you to feed me. You can send me pictures of the house.
Okay.
Look at how cute we are in our matching shirts. Look at that. Huh?
There you go.
I love it.
Don't you feel left
I love
out?
it. Well, I do. Today I was doing another promo, so I kind of had to do the.
You wear a lot of hats.
Yeah,
only you wear shirts.
So and that reminds me, if you guys are interested, we got a real estate class coming up. It's going to be on November 15th. Make sure to sign up. We have actually a really good class this time because it's kind of broken up with Thanksgiving, so we give you a nice break. And it's real reasonable. $299 gets you in the class, and then you pay $30 for the book, and you leave here with a really good push to go take your state test, and then you'll have the paperwork to do that. So yeah.
And if you live in Florida, I think it is a law that you have to at least try to be a realtor.
Yes, absolutely. And people ask me that all the time, and that's what I kind of did a promo on. They ask me all the time. They're like, "Why should I get real estate? There's so many people that do it." I said, "Listen, you're crazy not to for less than $500 for everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like going to college for several years.
But one transaction.
Yeah, one transaction.
And you have all that knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. And then the thing is, even if you just do your own properties, like say I bought a couple houses myself, several of them, and not even for my own personal ones that I live in, but when you go to buy the house, they give you a credit back. You save a ton of money.
Right.
I think when I bought my house, I got like $27,000. I was able to use go into, add different things to my house. I got a nice lot on the water. So it worked out real good. So don't get worried about,
if it's going to be your full-time
right.
gig.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or if there's a million realtors out there.
Because
they die off.
Yeah, they die off, and there's only a very small percentage that actually sell more than one home per year. And I think I'm up to 31. I'm pretty proud of that.
And I'm calling all of them.
Yeah.
For my job.
Yeah, call them.
They're hanging up on me, but I'm calling them anyway.
And to throw it out there too with Shannon, Shannon's got a great product, and sometimes people will get a little bit nervous about buying a house because they think something might go bad with it. Right. For a very reasonable,
and it usually does.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, things, they get older and they go bad. Yeah. So the home warranty covers the plumbing, electrical, and the home appliances. And it's like part of the deal up north. And so really we're seeing, even though realtors don't use them down here that much, we're seeing a lot of people come down from up north and saying, all right, who do you use for home warranty? So if you're a real estate agent and you don't know who you use, now you use me.
Yeah, and I think if the deal's on the edge, right?
Yeah, it's a good way to negotiate when people are like, that air conditioner's going to go. That's another $10,000. I don't have maintenance records on whatever. It's not a solution to a bad inspection report, but it is a good negotiation tool. It's a nice closing gift if you do that for your clients. If you don't hate them like a lot of real estate agents do, and it's tax deductible when it's part of the closing.
Right. So spend a little bit of money, make people feel.
They're going to call you when that shit breaks.
Absolutely.
You're going to close, and within a month or two, something is going to break. It just does. And they are going to hold you responsible.
Yeah, because they don't understand. Like, hey, listen, I sold you the house.
Doesn't matter if it's your responsibility or not. You want happy customers referring other people to you.
Exactly.
And so you're going to end up paying for that refrigerator or whatever it is.
Right on target.
Better just pay for the home warranty and be done.
Yeah. So that was So it's definitely a good thing. But so the housing market right now seems like it's kind of slowing a little bit because our inventory is so low. And realistically, we usually have close to 6,500 to 7,000 homes for sale at any given time in Collier County. And right now we're down to about less than 1,200. So there's not a lot to choose.
And new construction.
Slowed.
They're paying for all of their materials up front rather than throughout the process like they usually would. And so that it just changes. It changes money. It changes, changes the plan of who's willing to go through with new construction and who's able to. For a while, we saw builders that were going back on their promise to build. They just couldn't.
Yeah. No, it's right now the situation is very tough. Because the materials. Things aren't here. Building. I talked to a couple of people. They said if you go right now to sign a contract, this is Ave Maria. It's about 12 to 16 months out before you can get to that house.
Wow.
So
and where are you going to live when you sell your house now too? So that's another reason to use a realtor. When people say, "Oh, well, I can sell my house on your own," and you could, but you're going to get more money if you use a realtor. They're going to more than pay for themselves, and it gives you somebody to yell at.
Yeah. No,
which people like to do.
Yeah.
Agents are beat up right now. Yeah. It's a tough market.
Yeah. And I was very fortunate the last couple of deals I was able to sell their homes and get them into another place.
That was amazing. You told me the last one.
Two deals. Okay, yes, that was good. So
otherwise they'd be living with you.
Yeah, I'll bring them in. I'll sell their house.
Stories of realtors having clients live with them during that lag time.
Yeah, come stay with me.
I wouldn't be that good. I'd be out of business. I need my privacy.
Yeah, no, I got you. So there's a lot of things going on. Florida, as we know, is always entertaining, right? This is about, this is an entertaining state.
Everything happens in Florida.
Everything happens in Florida.
Every documentary I watch, every show, I'm watching Dope Stick, and they're driving to Florida to go to the pill mill. Every political thing, Florida started in Florida. Everything happens in Florida.
Yeah. No, it's good. So we actually had these crazy bastards. Now, there's a big thing going right now on TikTok, on Instagram, these things that are happening at the Waffle House.
Okay? The awful Waffle.
Awful Waffle. So when you go in there, and I think I told you when I went to Tennessee, it was great because it was entertaining just sitting at the bar watching what was going on at Waffle House. And I'm sure people are listening and have seen some crazy shit going on at Waffle House. But this guy actually came in and he takes his finger, makes it like a gun, and sticks the place up. What would you do if somebody did that?
I think I would pull out my real gun. And I'd use that line from what was it, Crocodile Dundee, and say, yeah, this is the gun.
And
but then he stole napkins. Get on the ground, y'all are getting robbed. And then he grabbed a handful of napkins and fled the scene. Would you get on the ground? I would not get on the ground.
Shannon,
what is he, 26, 28? I can't see the part. I think I could probably take him anyway. First, I would tackle him.
He's 28.
Yeah, 28 years old. I'll kick your ass.
And then, so would you draw down on him if he brought his finger gun out, or would
if
you
he
kind
was
of hold that
interrupting
off?
my scattered, smothered, and covered, absolutely. I don't go to the Waffle House.
See some of the crazy,
I gotta relax.
some crazy shit going on with people with guns in Florida. Like Shannon's gonna whip it out.
I could. I would at least get my BB gun out and treat him like one of those Bufo cane toads.
Oh yeah,
that has a laser on it, so I would be sure to hit him.
Oh,
a couple BBs in his shin.
But there's some crazy people that do some crazy stuff. So coming in like that,
it's alcohol.
Yeah.
Or as much as you give me a hard time about cannabis, all this is alcohol.
Yeah, probably drugs and alcohol. I think you missed the whole thing.
Well,
Drugs and alcohol. We don't know what he's taking.
Weed. I mean, I smoke weed and go to Waffle House all the time, and I don't rob anybody with finger guns.
You just eat the whole.
Overtip, I over order, but other than that, nothing bad really happens.
No.
But speaking of drugs, there was a big local bust of a guy that had just tons of psychedelics, but they were natural. So one of the conversations that we were having online was about this bufo toad venom that is used for medicinal purposes, and especially for PTSD and anxiety. But it's not the same one that's here. It's the one that's in the desert.
Right.
So don't smoke the shit that comes from the toads here. It's not going to have the same effect. But people were, thinking that sounds so crazy. What is so crazy about taking what is from the earth? Like I would much rather use something that man has figured out how to use than use something that man has made in some replication of a natural plant or whatever.
I agree, but usually when it comes through the system or the proper channels, I guess you would say.
What is the proper channel for toad?
When you have scientists that put this stuff together, you have pharmaceutical people that know what they're doing.
Pharmaceutical companies do not study natural remedies because they cannot be replicated in a lab.
You keep saying that, but every type of medicine is from almost every type of medicine
it's based on a plant structure.
Yes, exactly. So,
based on that.
But it's controlled. So when you go suck on a toad, you don't know what the hell is going to happen to you.
You can self-titrate though, and you're not going to suck on it. You're going to smoke it. You're going to dry it out.
But then people lick them. No, they lick the toad. Juice.
Dogs do. My doctor was saying
kill them right there.
Well,
seizure.
The ones here, but the ones in the desert, the dogs would start to learn that if they licked those toads, they would look for them and they would like mouth them and lick them because they like being high.
Yeah. The ones here though will kill you, right?
Yes, yeah, they will kill your little dog, and you need to take them to the vet. Flush them and take them to the vet.
I just think that if it comes through, like you said, I know you said there's no proper channel, but it's a controlled situation.
But why does nature need to be controlled?
Opium?
Great, love it.
Opiates, right? You don't think it should be controlled? Heroin?
Well, opiates are not nature. But the poppy plant,
of course, they're nature. That's where they come from.
No, man-made opiates are the problem.
Well, yeah, but it's derived from where?
From a plant, but not from a plant. So if you have Percocet or whatever, and here's a problem too. Now that we have this this realization that drugs are bad when they're misused. All pharmaceutical drugs are bad if they're misused. But the whole OxyContin thing, this dope sick show that I'm watching. I was on OxyContin and it was very difficult to get off, and I wanted to get off of it. And so I think that made a difference. I wasn't taking it to be high. I didn't have addiction issues, the mental or emotional issues that go along with that. But now we're seeing people cannot get their pain treated because we have such stigma against pharmaceutical painkillers. People are dying because they're losing their kidney function from ibuprofen and acetaminophen, and then going into cardiac arrest. So we need to do better with that also. It's always the middle of the road. We can't just have a, crazy, everybody's oxycontin, and we can't just cut people off either. People should not be in pain with as much medicine as we have now.
Right, but I think there's a point where they go to the dentist, and the dentist goes ahead and prescribes you oxys, right? And then he refills and refills and refills, and that leads you down to a poor path. I would say you'd agree. If you could actually take care of that pain with something much less,
acute pain. So you're talking about acute pain, but then there's chronic pain.
Right.
So, I have chronic pain, and I also have to be aware of the fact that it is chronic. So I can't always take a painkiller maybe when someone else might, if it would go away, because I don't want to blow out my kidneys and my liver, and I cannot take something every single day that I'm uncomfortable. I kind of have to gauge it. Is this the pill worthy day?
Yeah, I'll take 2.
I take half of one still. My body doesn't like those.
That means you're not like too,
I get nauseous. I can't. My body doesn't like it. And then that's been another reason that cannabis oil has been so good is it has a synergy with opiates, and so it allows me to take that opiate when I need it, keep my dose low, and it just has a better effect. So I'm not having to take 2 pills. I can take half of one with a little bit of cannabis oil.
Mm-hmm.
See, the old and the new can work together. You can lick a toe, you can smoke its venom, you can take a pill, whatever you need to get through your day.
We just can't have this stuff going out to everybody and frigging people getting whacked on it. That's what I'm saying.
Well, people are going to get high if they want to get high. So I think we definitely need more studies to know how to use it, and we need more mental help for just random people because they don't start to alter if their life is going well. So, treat the problem at its root.
Now, not to get off the subject, but how do you feel that the traffic has been in Naples over the last?
Like people are using drugs?
No, I'm just talking. Yeah, people using drugs. And just in general, do you think it's like, do we truly have seasons anymore?
I think it's been more steady here, but it's been even more steady in Lee County. Because I, travel up and down the coast, and Lee County over the summer, it was like, busy. It really, and you would see the plates from other places as well. And so I don't know if that's more international travelers coming at different times, or if you're buying property and staying here, or what that is. But we have more families coming in, especially in Collier, which is stable growth, and they're here all year long.
Yeah, I think the population now is up over 750,000 in Lee County, and I think we're close to 4 now full-time residents. During season, we'll be up to about 550. Yeah, a lot younger. Yeah, a lot younger. We dropped from 75 to 73, I think. No, I'm just kidding.
What about the gators? I see these gators that are swimming in the Gulf, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, there's the gator!" Yes, it's Florida. There's water. Yeah. So I wonder what the population is of the gators. And can we have some type of gladiator thing? Gators against people, like maybe through the justice system.
That'd be fun, yeah. Bad guy does this.
Right?
You go with the gator.
You're going to cut your parole in half if you wrestle this gator.
Or if you get caught smoking weed, you got to go up to the gator.
No. I don't like that really well. If you get caught, you should be encouraged.
Oh shoot! I love to get you going.
But really keeping it away from kids, of course, and edibles especially, because edibles seem like it's safer, but it's not. It's actually much more psychedelic the way that it's metabolized. So people think, oh well, I'm not smoking it; it's safer, but that's not true. So giving that to a kid, while it will not kill them, it can make them lethargic, and you can be kind of scared. So there was a story about this kid that took some edibles to school, I believe. Edibles and what else? Did we not have it on here? She sent it to me. Diana, do you remember that story that she sent to me? The kids had edibles and something else that he took to school. A taser, that's what it was. So he was going in both directions. That's why I remember it. Because I'm like, why? I guess, if the edibles didn't kick in, he was just going to tase them and knock them out. And so then edibles get a bad name. It's the parents. Why is your kid getting a hold of the taser? Why are they getting a hold of your medicine? That is totally irresponsible.
Yeah, no, it's like anything else. You got to put that stuff
that's
away.
Your medicine.
I mean, it's not gummy bears. What do they call them? Hair bears? And these things aren't made for kids to be eaten, but especially they take them to school.
Yeah, you can't have kids just eating candy
And
with
stealing your
medicine.
taser out of the
Plus, that shit's expensive. Don't let your kids steal your
What-
stash.
what-
That's just stupid.
What would be like what does it cost? Like our package of 10 or whatever. Can you give me some price?
In Florida, I don't my son always buys them. But in Florida, I think they're about, like $2 a piece maybe.
Okay.
So you're gonna get like a 20 pack.
Yeah. Now how long would like a gummy bear, $2 gummy bear, like edible? How long
Well,
would
and
that
then
last?
those are lower dose too. So, like let's say Colorado. Colorado has the recreational market, and their doses are 10 milligrams of THC per dose per serving.
Mhm.
And when you ingest something like that, it's gonna last in your system for maybe 6 to 8 hours.
And put you to sleep.
So if you're not, well, maybe, but if they wake you up, depends on how your body reacts to it. But if you don't like it, you're kind of stuck for 6 to 8 hours.
I'll have a beer and then kind of like slow down.
But if that happens, so let's say you go to a party, you eat a brownie, and then you realize it was medicated, and now you're not liking what's happening. All you have to do is take CBD, and then that will counteract the THC effect. Yes.
Or eat like a McDonald's hamburger.
Well, eating food is also good, but CBD is going to bring you down. Chewing black peppercorns is also going to help to alleviate the THC. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were talking a little bit about the traffic. So we got off a little bit of the side, but the traffic, I think, in general, has been kind of steady throughout the, we call it the off season in Naples, but I think that's usually going to start to pick up here pretty quick.
I think the drivers are getting better too. I almost don't want to say that because it's gonna curse something. But it used to be that every season you could just tell that the snowbirds were here because they'd go from the left lane to the right to make a turn like all in one foul swoop. They were just confused and didn't know where they were and whatever. But I'm seeing less of that.
You think the New Yorkers are making the driving better?
I think people are getting more aggressive,
quicker.
But what really makes me nuts, and I don't understand why people do this, is when they stop like 3 car lengths behind the next car. Now I understand leaving space.
That. Yeah, I get that too.
Just a little space.
Yeah, I get that too.
But everybody's trying to turn, and we can't even get in that lane because you're 3 car lengths behind the next car. That makes me want to get out of my car and have a conversation.
Because we do have quick lights here. So if you're 3 cars, you gotta get your butt through.
Or even just getting into a turn lane.
But what pisses me off more is the light turns green and like within like a fraction of a second, somebody's beeping their horn already. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I will honk at you if you're not moving.
What the hell? You can't. And
you can be on your phone.
You know what I do? I just go slow. And maybe just slow it right up.
In your big Jeep.
Yeah, my big Jeep. And then if you run into my trailer hits, that's on you. Good luck. You're gonna have no radiator. Love it. It's great.
And I know how that police report's gonna read.
Yeah. You jam-packed my booty. That's what happened. So exactly. So anyway.
So there was a big accident in Orlando with 17 vehicles. Let's hope that doesn't happen here.
Orlando's got some really bad traffic. You've been up there, I'm sure, several times. I-4 corridor.
And there aren't a lot of people from Orlando that are driving here every day. I mean, yes, they have, a steady population, but most of the people driving around, or at least half of them, whatever, they're visiting. They're visiting the parks. They're going somewhere they haven't ever been.
Yeah, so it's that whole roadway, though.
Orlando, they say, is where married women go to get into trouble. That men go to Vegas to get into trouble, and women go to Orlando.
What's in Orlando? Like
I don't know.
Like Mickey Mouse. Nashville.
Get into trouble here just fine.
All the country music singers out there.
I did go to Nashville.
Get on up, cowboy.
That was great. That was really good.
So Orlando. I mean, seriously, on the side, what do you do in Orlando? Other than go to Disney?
I go for business, and then I just come right back. I have to go, I think, next month to Orlando. They have good restaurants and stuff, but there is so much traffic. Most of the time, I just go back to my room and get room service.
Yeah.
Or go down and get ice cream and eat that for dinner.
Yeah, there is a lot. Now, my favorite subject.
Sports?
Yeah, talk about my favorite.
This was really
cool. And you guys got your asses kicked.
Oh my! I didn't even watch the game.
The chefs got their asses.
I saw the score, and I just couldn't even go back and watch the game.
Oh my God, it was crazy.
What's going on up there?
And his girlfriend, Patrick. I like him. His girlfriend's a little loud. Like she,
His
his-
fiance.
yeah, his fiance. She's always has something to throw in there. So
Why
I'm just
shouldn't she? When women
Well-
are supposed to talk?
no. There's a place for her to be quiet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, especially when he's the one out there
I don't
playing
think
every
that's
weekend.
how he feels about it.
Yeah, well, I bet he does. He just don't want to tell her.
I don't think so. They've
So,
been together
okay,
since high
okay,
school.
honey, you need to fucking shut up.
And
I'm playing football. Be quiet. I love you dearly, but don't talk.
People are really mean to Brittany. They feel like maybe she's responsible for Patrick's recent playing not being so
Well,
wonderful.
yeah, probably is. Freaking, what do they call that?
Marriage?
He's not focused. Yeah, that's it. Probably not focused because she's yapping over here on the left.
But don't you think it would be worse if he was out dating lots of different women? He would be way more
No, he didn't.
distracted.
Well, during the
Way
season,
more
he'd be
distracted.
locked on. Do you ever see Brady get all with Giselle, get all fired
Well,
up?
he's an old man. That doesn't. It's not the same thing. He's
Guy's
an old
not even
man.
50 years old yet.
But you know, as much
40.
as they rag on Brady,
44.
I do have to say he seems like a nice guy. He seems like a great leader. He was the class act at this game yesterday. This kid was holding up this sign, and you know, medically fragile kids are my thing anyway. So I actually cried when I heard this story on the news. I thought it was so sweet. He saw this little boy saying, "I beat brain cancer because of Tom Brady." And so he went over and gave him his hat after. So we have a picture.
Yeah.
Tom Brady helped me beat brain cancer.
I get like goosebumps with that stuff because you're right though. Brady's really hard to catch up doing something bad. But look at this kid on the left. Is he excited or what?
Yeah.
You know, and it's just so good. That
And
he
it,
can
finally,
share that.
a sports person is doing something good
Yeah.
instead of beating his wife and, you know, their bodies in the backyard and whatever else, whatever all the stories are. Are you making noise back there, Diana?
Diana's over there eating ice.
She's
Look at
like,
her.
she's in control now.
She's like all over the internet. She's eating ice. I mean, I don't know what you doing back there. Man. And you even got the wrong cup. You got get the wrong.
You don't have your stadium
Oh,
cup?
we didn't have those then. We got them this afternoon.
Yeah, I haven't got.
I get mine now. I'm only going to drink out of that cup. I'm only going to wear this shirt.
Yes,
It's going to be my new thing.
marvelous.
And we have cards. We get to pass out our
Yeah,
cards.
cards.
Now.
We have a lot of treats going on at the
Diana
office.
did a good job
Yeah.
designing everything.
She is the bomb. Yeah, she's good.
I thought you were going to say she's the boss.
She is. Well, she is.
She is
runs,
kind of the boss.
She
too.
runs the show. I didn't get the memo on the shirt, but actually I thought about bringing it. But I'm thinking like, you know, I got a couple of projects.
You should just leave one here so you're ready to go.
That's an idea.
So Friday, we are going to have a very cool show because I am getting my face painted like a tiger. And he's going to do it for us here in the studio.
Is it this Friday?
Yes.
Oh, no. You're gonna have to do it. I'm gonna be going.
Are you really?
Yeah, but don't
Well, that'll be
stop
better.
it.
Your seat will be
Yeah,
available.
no, it'll be good.
But
be good.
no, I can't do it if you're not going to be here.
Well, I just remembered I'm leaving.
Really?
I gotta leave on.
What do you not
Thursday.
understand about like Halloween and
Well, I
that
keep
whole,
like the
it's
week,
this
but
weekend.
the weeks go by so fast.
I know, but I'm doing that trick or treat for the kids. It's for the kids.
But no, what you need to do, and I really want you to do this, is go on live and go live and
You want to
paint your
see
face.
Diana
Yeah.
and I will. We
Yeah,
can
you guys
handle
will
it
do
while
good.
you're
No,
gone.
it has nothing to do. You guys will be fine. Just go on,
I
paint
get
the
nervous.
face.
Diana, are you going to be able to do it with me?
Yeah.
You guys go on and do it. I think it'll be great. Paint the
All right.
face. It'll be huge. It'll be a huge. Make sure everybody watch it.
I'm
because it's
really
gonna be good.
excited.
No, I wish I could do
I
that.
don't know why I'm so
When you said
excited
Friday,
about
I
this face
was
painting.
thinking next Friday because I keep thinking this month's going by so
Where
fast.
are you going to be this weekend?
I am going to be going down to the Keys.
Again,
Yeah, I haven't been to the Keys in like a couple of years.
you act like you're retired.
Yeah, I am tired. It's great. I love it. Oh, it's good. But no, I apologize.
Why don't you make birdhouses or something? Your travel schedule is really starting to
Yeah.
screw me up.
Yeah. Well, no,
But now Diana can do everything on her own.
she
So
can.
really, we don't need you anymore.
No, I love it.
I mean,
love it.
you bring good energy though,
I don't know about that.
and you're a better shot. So if somebody comes in, you can take them out first.
Yeah.
So you get security
Yeah.
keep.
Hand me your firearm, please. I will take it over.
All right,
Any
but I'm
day.
keeping the BB gun.
Yeah. So you guys are going to keep that date for Friday. Please
Why do you
do that
keep pointing at me?
because it's kind of fun.
Didn't your mother ever teach you that that's
You're
rude?
going to keep that date for Friday. Be sure, right? Because I think it would be good.
Yeah, we're gonna go live. I think around 1:30.
Okay. He's going to come and do the
He's gonna come
paint
do the
and
paint.
get a lot of pictures, post, have a good time with that.
Well, I'm just gonna
Very good.
shellac it, and so I'm just gonna. Why am I losing my voice? Are you voodooing me over there? So I'm gonna shellac it so that I can keep it like for a week. It's not.
This is why. This is why kids do not do this at home because you'll lose your voice.
It's better than vaping.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah,
Listen to my beautiful voice.
So-
That's all cannabis.
so
Just saturated
So-
with THC.
I'm so yeah. So yeah, do that. So you're gonna have him here face painting on Friday at 1:00.
Yeah. I don't have any
1:30.
artistic ability, and so I think it's very cool how
I
they
think
do
it's gonna
it.
be great. And then make sure we get
And he does
information out for
balloon
him.
stuff too.
Yeah.
So he's doing a like a haunted
Okay.
balloon tiger, which it sounds very basic, like a balloon animal, but he's amazing.
Yeah. Let's have him
Michael Bay.
Let's do the whole thing and get his information. Make sure we got it.
All right.
All right.
Well, and then I'm gonna bring my drink in too, and I'm not gonna spill it on the floor. I spilled it all over the electronic.
Yeah, she did.
We'll see if it still works by Friday.
She like lit it up. But anyway, so are we good? We got anything
Well, the
else?
music is on, so I
Anything
guess
else?
we
Yeah.
have to be good. That's
When Shannon talks, I try to cut her off with the music, but you know,
Are we good?
it's
And here
it's
goes
almost
this
5
music.
o'clock. We've been doing this for. You believe it? We've been doing this for 41 minutes.
Really?
Is that true? Diana? Wow, 41 minutes talking with
Feels
you.
like longer with you.
I need like a fist bump for that.
And we are.
Ah, no, no.
Oh, you gotta do it right this time. You screwed up the last
Studio.
two
At
times.
Studio 239, but 239 Uncensored, everything Southwest Florida and beyond, and we are. Ow! No!
We did it right that time.
Number one.